Biafra. I want to greet you all this very wonderful morning. Today is set to be another great day for Biafrans and then another fantastic morning. Um, I just want us to quickly look at some things that has been on the social media space for some couple of days now. You see, Biafra is a nation that has been redeclared by Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabueze. You can take that to the bank. I continue to say this. Biafra can never be taken away from us again since we have gotten this, our wonderful nation. Again, today I want to make sure that everybody understands what is going on. Biafra has been redeclared by Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabueze, the COS of the Biafran government. Realistically, today I want to as well debunk a news of a picture that has been circulating on the social media space that our prime minister was shedding tears. I wonder how this is possible. But AI, there is nothing you guys cannot do. Now, Mazi Simon Ekpa's case is going to be has ended in Finland. His case has been concluded. The case has been concluded. But I want to categorically tell the Nigerian government that shame unto you people. You were not able to pull it. You were not able to do it. You were not able to come and defend whatsoever you feel that you wanted to come and prove. You only arrested and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unlawfully, and then you started dealing with him in your own human capacity and understanding, right? But you did not see Simon Ekpa coming, and I believe you did see him coming, because if you had saw him coming, you would have planned hell on him. But this man told Nigerian government, and I'm going to start by the things he said that he was going to do that he accomplished before I go to Dr. Orabueze. One, I will end the Usman Danfodio legacy in Nigeria. That is what Prime Minister Simon Ekpa Njoku promised us, and he did it. Secondly, I am going to make the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu useless to the Nigerian state. Did Mazi Simon did it? He definitely did it. The third one is that I will make sure that the killings of Biafran in Biafran land never happens again under my command. And Simon indeed did it. So now, because Simon has proven to be a legendary, out of 100, he proved to be 50 in one. And that was why Nigerians swung into action and know that if they continue to leave this young man, he may take down Nigeria in 2 days. And that was why they swiftly went to kidnap him from, or rather, called for his arrest. And then the Finland authority moved in and called him in for questioning. Now, that picture circulating on social media, it is not true. I don't know who did that. It is not true. Our prime minister never cried. Our prime minister has not been shown ever since then. Nigerians are tired. They don't know what to present to the people of their states or their country. They don't know what to present again. So they came up with this mad picture that I'm seeing. They just came up with something to, tell Biafrans or tell their gullible followers that, oh, we are doing something. Simon is now crying. How is Simon crying? How do you people come up with evil? How do you people come up with such evil? So Simon is not crying anywhere. He's not crying. And again, I want Biafrans to understand that second week of September will be the day we are going to listen to the hearing of his bail. I think first or second week. We are not yet sure of the date. I am not yet sure of the date, but someone was saying he's on the 18th, which I am not sure. So I can't tell you if he's on the 18th of September next month. But next month is going to be a very big thing for Biafrans, I'm telling you. Now, again, people are saying, oh, Dr. Abueze does not have a template. Dr. Abueze is not getting it right. Dr. Abueze, she was not a trained person. She just came into the system not barely 2 years. And I want to ask you people this question. Those of you that travels are a lot, that travels to abroad, travels to any part of the nation in Nigeria, or any part of the nation in Africa, or wherever you are, decided to travel. If you get to the airport, I want to ask, do you go and ask the air hostels, who is the pilot going to be driving this plane today? Who is the pilot going to be flying these aircrafts today? Is he a professional? How long has he stayed, or has he gotten his license to fly? Or how long did he train to become a pilot before you can enter? The thing is, you have paid for your ticket, and when you get to the airport, it's just for you to check in and then go and sit in your seat, and the pilot takes you to your destination. That is what Dr. Abueze is doing. So if you don't like that woman called Dr. Abueze, I ask you, let me use the word religiously, step aside and watch what is going to be coming in some few months. I want to remind Biafrans that gubernatorial election is going to be coming up on November, I'm trying to get the dates now. Sometimes in November by the Anambra State. But I want to promise them that election is not going to hold. It doesn't matter what Nigerian government does. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what Soludo do. Election is not going to hold. It's not going to hold. You see, let us be realistic here. We have a nation that has been redeclared on the 29th of November 2024 in Lahti, Finland. Despite the fact that Finlandians tried to use Mago to, stop that redeclaration with Nigeria and with Ogenkere, this woman took the bull by the horn and redeclared. And now we've got a legal document that gives us the power to become a nation. So on that note, Nigeria knows that Biafra has been redeclared, and they are trying everything in their power, human capacity, to pull down that redeclaration. And it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. They tried everything. If Tinubu can send people to bribe our prime minister to drop their detention, do you think that they are going to stop chasing us? Do you think that they're going to stop? Is it now that you think that you're going to stop? They're not going to stop, my brothers and sisters. They're never going to stop. They're going to be fighting, pushing, and trying to make sure that this redeclaration is being pulled down. But one thing I'm assuring Nigerian state today is that they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya without any reason. They went as far as making call to remove Simon. One thing I will assure them from here, when we say our own, some people say, where is he coming from? Who is he? Where was he? Hey, this, that. That is how Simon started. They were asking silly questions like this. But I want to tell you people that election can never hold in Biafra land. It can never. Not on this planet Earth. I'm telling you people the truth. Never. Our people have died enough. We are seeing what they are doing to our people. Our people have died enough in Biafran land. Biafra is a terrorist. Nigeria is a terrorist nation, killing the Biafrans every single moment. At any slightest provocation, you will see the Nigerian terrorist army open fire on innocent Biafrans that are not armed. They cannot continue to do that. I'm telling you. Under the watch of this USB to God, this will be a test to prove to Biafrans that we are fully ready to take the bull by the horn on this election date. It can never happen. It doesn't matter how long they detain our leaders. It does not matter. If it costs, let them even take away, which I know is never going to happen. Deputy Prime Minister, that election will never hold. I'm telling you the truth. I'm promising you from here. It can never hold. Because we are now a sovereign nation. I cannot leave this place and come to Nigeria to conduct election. I cannot leave Biafra to come to Nigeria to conduct election on a so-called sovereign state in Nigeria. I can't do that. General Christopher Musa knows this very well. Elections can never be conducted in Biafran land. I'm not telling you the truth. I want you guys to know that for sure. That they have killed a lot of Biafrans and we can never stand and watch it any longer. It's becoming very glorious. It's becoming very horrific. Becoming very horrific. So you see these people coming, they will give them small money, little money, the money that they are using, they are bringing out from your land. Now, they will give you small out of it. You come to sell your brother. You come to call us terrorists. You come to say, if Canada can call APC and PDP a terrorist group, then what else do you want to hear from me? What else do you want to hear from any other person? That's why Adad Yorama will sit down in that her evil chamber and start naming Biafran that she was part of the people who went to Finland to redeclare. Have you ever seen such evil, entity before? I call her entity because she has a group of people that she is deceiving. And Van, that idiot that has no brain, his brains are not working, coming to lie to Biafrans, coming to, turn things around, trying to manipulate his way to people's life, to understand that he's doing a good job. That is what we see. That is what we see. Now, our leaders, Fujulanya, they saw hell. Mother, they come. In fact, these people are born again Christians. In fact, I give it up to them. People like what is his name, Simon, and our leader Nandi Kanu. They go to church. They are Christians. They are very powerful. Somebody like me, I will be in their position. To God, Nigeria will go down. Before I know anything. Look at what they are doing with Nandi Kanu. You went to kidnap this man. You went to as far as Kenya to kidnap him. This man ran away. You went to his house again to kill almost 28 people. And then you are holding one person to ransom. You are holding him. Who is that going to charge the Nigerian government that went to his house to kill innocent people? So those people that is in Nandi Kanu's house, they don't matter, including his parents. Doesn't matter. I know you people don't like to play by the rules, and we are not ready to play by the rules anymore. We have told you people what we need to tell you. You don't like to play by the rules. I don't know how these people breathe. I don't know how they think. I don't know how, when they wake up, how they reason. You kidnapped a man from Kenya, brought him back, kept him in perpetual bondage. This man has won you in all the courts you took him to, and still yet, on stone hearts, our own stone hearts will still be activated. Don't worry. You people think that it's okay. In fact, Nigeria, you don't like to play by instructions. You don't like instructions. You don't like to go by the rules. All you want is violence. All you want is destructions. We will fight fire with fire this time around. It's no more when the fire is burning, we'll pour cold water, we'll pour petrol so that it continue to go on flame. And the world will be calling, will pay deaf ear, because every document is in every appropriate tables, including the drug lord has his own copies of documents that we have redeclared. So get your men out of our land. The agree. One agree. Una no one agree. Una ne fisi paka paka. Let that time come. You understand how determined we are. Nigeria is a very evil entity. Evil. Very evil. Evil. I've never seen a nation like that. Most of you don't know why Showore is fighting. Most of you don't know why VDM is fighting. Despite the fact I don't agree with their ideology. You don't know the evil that is going on in that country. These people, you see, right now, I think VDM I think is in Tokyo, Japan. Either in Japan, somewhere in Asian country. Showore lives in US. He's a US citizen. He has lived in US for some time, and he has seen how the country, takes care of humans, their citizens. And these people came to Nigeria, hoping that one day Nigeria will be better. Nigeria is growing from bad to worse. And they said, no, humans cannot live in this form. And that is why they are fighting. So when we come to fight, they say, no, these people are terrorists. You can imagine how Nigerian government, in fact, sometimes I just pity for these Nigerian soldiers. Most of the good ones, I mean to say, most of the good ones, I just pity them, because these people will go as far as leaving their parents, their family, their loved ones, go to the forest, bring down Boko Haram, arrest the ones that they can arrest, give them to the federal government of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom called Nigeria. And at the end of the day, these people will come and give us a press brief meeting or press statement. Oh, these people are human beings. They have repented. We will make sure that they don't do that again. And now they have gone through the reformation system, and we are bringing them out to, serve the nation by giving them firearms, giving them the Nigerian uniforms, and put them in different offices in Nigeria. And these people will continue to cause problem, killing our civilians, making sure that no civilians go from their checking point without paying them money, making life a living hell to the civilians. And you want us to keep quiet? We want us to keep quiet. Musa was shouting, oh, remove Simon, oh, Simon is killing, because Simon was, defending Biafran land from this foreign invader. Since Simon was removed, all those people that could do it better, all those shouts that Musa was shouting, who is shouting it for you today? Who is defending your land today? Nobody. Now they have removed you. They have removed Simon. They have removed, what is it called? Nnamdi Kanu. Who is defending the Igbo people? Nobody. Nobody is, sometimes I just laugh when I see most of our brothers doing some meaningless things on social media. People like Vam coming to talk from both sides of their mouths. I laugh. I wish you understand what is coming to you, because I wish Nigeria knows what is coming to them. I wish they know what is going to come to them. I wish they know what is coming. I'm not joking. I'm not here to impress anyone. I'm not here to tell you, oh, I'm on my camera so that I'll make some change. Oh, I'm on my camera so that what is it called? YouTube can pay me. I'm not doing that. I don't get paid by YouTube. YouTube knows this. I don't get paid by any platform I use. I don't get paid by anything. But I'm telling you, Nigerian government, you don't know what is coming, do you? You don't know. But some, maybe you just seen the tip of iceberg. I think you people know a little bit of what is coming, but you don't know the bigger one, is it? And that is why I came to tell Biafrans that do not be moved. Our Deputy Prime Minister will always say this. What you don't know is bigger than you. And we are not going to tell you how coordinated we are. But you see this election coming up. That is when you will know how twisted we can be, and how determined and how vulnerable we can be. Killed our people, and you expect to conduct election in our land? It's okay. I watched Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala go to meet with the killers of Biafra, the drug lord Tinubu, telling him that the economy of Nigeria is now booming under his watch. And I don't know how Biafrans reacted to that. Some Biafrans reacted in a very disturbing way. Don't come back. Stay in Abuja. A very stupid woman. Blah, blah, blah. I saw all those reports. All those reports was, I saw it and I was laughing. That is how to know somebody who is not thinking. You don't blame her, because the West is using her. The West is using her to penetrate Nigeria, so that they will seem to think that, oh, she's doing something for the Ndibo, she's doing something for Biafrans, oh, she's doing something to make sure that Nigeria is one. Nigeria can never be one. I'm telling you the truth. The ethnic diversity is too much. Nigeria is a dangerous diversity, like our Prime Minister. It's a dangerous diversity. I have lived in abroad for a very long time. I understand how humans are meant to live in a nation. Nigeria is not a nation. Nigeria is not even a country. Nigeria is a prison cell. That is what Nigeria is all about. And I saw how people were just moving around. Oh, hey, this, that. That woman is evil. This is a woman that I think when the husband was kidnapped, I think the husband or the father was kidnapped. I can't remember who, but it was ESN that went to rescue the family member that was kidnapped. This Okonjo-Iweala that you're looking at. This is a man that Tinubu, this same Tinubu, forced him and Goodluck Jonathan out of his government, of their government. And today she's now going to say what? So that we'll call you what? You see, I wonder why most of these Igbo people are not smart. They are not intelligent. You can't come to the southeast and see where a factory is working. You can't come to the southeast and see where Okonjo-Iweala built an industry for his people. You can't come to Anambra State and see where this is Okonjo-Iweala's industry, factory, cement, factory this or oil this or whatever. Job availability to employment for our youth. You can't see any of that. But you can see her in Abuja going to meet the drug lord for the growth of Nigeria, that Nigeria is good. That is how terrible that woman is. Distancing herself from her own brothers and sister who is fighting to defend our land. Anyways, I want to use this opportunity to thank the Canadian courts that prescribed, they like to prescribe IPOB, they like to prescribe the indigenous people of Biafra that prescribe APC. I hope you people know that they used code on that. They don't want to call the whole Nigeria because they know some of Nigerians are innocent. So they called APC and PDP. So all the people pioneering the APC affairs, seen to the APC and PDP affairs, are all terrorists, including this woman, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, because she's a PDP woman. Also, all of them are terrorist financiers. So I want to thank the Canadian authority. This is a very huge one. So Biafrans, I want to tell you people not to be moved. Not to be moved. If you know what we know now, you see, Nigeria, they think that they are smart. I see it is their media that help them to publish rubbish. And you think that they are intelligent, when you see them talking, when you see Musa dressed with his chieftaincy regalia, that thing he puts on that calls himself a general, if you see, you would think he has something here. They have nothing. The only thing that they have there is corruption. Nothing works here. Nothing. Corruption, how to kill, destroy, and own, grab. That's what is in their head. They have nothing in their head. When time calls for the opportunity to come and now, okay, so this man is a terrorist, okay, so come and prove it to us. Musa ran away. Have you seen such a? And then somebody was saying, I mentioned this in one of my videos, and somebody was saying, oh, they have somebody there now, so why would Musa come? Can you see how dumb you people can be in the head? Can you see how dumb and how illiterate-minded you can be because you are in darkness? You don't know what is happening in the international world. You that accuse must come to defend and prove beyond reasonable doubt. Musa did not come. Biakolo did not come. These are the people that they used against their own people. The Kolo who did not come. These are the people who were saying, hey, Simon is terrorist. Enugu State Governor, I have evidence, a lot of evidence. Just get him arrested. Just kill him. Just jail him. We'll bring evidence. We didn't see them when the time calls. We didn't see them. Nigeria is gone, I'm telling you guys. Nigeria is gone. Everything that they are doing now is, they are just, like a snake that they remove the head. So the body is now running. They don't have a direction anymore. That's why you see them trying to go after Arabueze. That woman, they show for pepper. Showing them pepper. I'm telling you, Arabueze might not be too, how do I put it? She might not be too perfect. Kanjudo na ajuju. Onye no n'ime mmili. Ofufu ncha na-aba ya n'anya. manage ya wuchafu nke di ya n'ihu ya kwezi ka ọzọ mekwa ya again. So that this woman is being extremely careful. Trust, and that is you don't trust anybody when you are playing the games of freedom. You don't. Doesn't Nnamdi cannot trust anybody. Nnamdi can beat my chest. He doesn't trust anybody. Even Simon, I don't know how he got. They planned him and Nnamdi cannot planned this redeclaration. They planned it long before today. It was the only person he could trust. The only one person. And that is why Nnamdi Kanu told you this. I will destroy them in the court of law. But when that time is come, I will prove it to you. How it's going to happen, I don't know. But I will destroy them in their own court. Has he not done it today? What is left? Kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu helped us to redeclare. Keeping Simon Ekpa made us to even declare faster. So what else are you people waiting for? Everything that you see that happened was a written note by Nnamdi Kanu. A written note. Mark my word anywhere. You see, Dr. Rabueze is somebody I can never forget. I'm telling you the truth. Please, Biafrans, I'm going to go. I don't know how to do this actually, but I'm going to subscribe all my platform so that Biafrans can come, aid their view on my platform, speak, and then ask questions if need be, and then we can now start from there because I don't have time, like I really don't have time to do all this. Most of the times I'm busy from Sunday to Sunday. I'm telling you, that is the simple truth. From Monday to Monday, Sunday to Sunday. So I'm always busy. So today I just had a break, and then I'm working maybe later in the evening. So this is the case of our prime minister, So it's going to be coming up on September. That is when the judge is going to give his final verdict on the case. But I want Biafrans to be reassured that prime minister can never go to jail. And somebody was saying, "Oh, what if prime minister goes to jail? Oh, what if this?" And now let me explain this to Biafrans today. Now, I know what is his name, Alexander Stubb, which is the prime minister or the president of Finland, took our prime minister either for questioning, and he knows why he took him, because he has no case. So when he took him, the Nigerian government was promising, paying money, trying to make sure that everything about prime minister is pulled down. So they detained him. And that is why you could see Alexander Stubb going to African nation to source for critical evidence. Now, why I'm going to explain this to you so you understand the law system here. Now, Alexander Stubb cannot jail Simon. You know why? Because he has to prove beyond reasonable doubt that Simon has committed a crime. Sorry, my system is so I need to plug it. Thank you. He has to prove beyond reasonable doubt that Simon has committed a crime that he was arrested upon. If they are not able to prove such, that means Simon will be released, because Christopher Musa was not able to come and prove his case here. Bianco Olowu could not come and defend Nigerian government. Tinubu could not come. Akpabio could not come. Tinubu's son could not come. The lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu that was saying, "Oh, they have evidence, they did this," they could not come. Enugu governor, that idiot, the illegitimate governor, could not come and prove his case. So they know Nigeria was already lying. So now, what is his name? The Anambra State governor, Sola Afufu Solonwu, could not come to prove his case. So now, what they are waiting for, when they came in, they say, "Oh, jailing for 6 years, oh, this," so that they will just, they put some confusion everywhere, so that on issue. But you see, one thing about this country is this: no matter who you are, they follow due process of law. They don't, because you are influential, because you are the president, they will now, bend the law. They can't do that. They can never do that. Sometimes the EU will sit down and say, okay, this is a foreign crime, right? So this crime must be detailed and looked into. What was this man fighting for? Why was he fighting? What was his legitimacy of doing this? Is it constitutional? Is this? So they will have to check all the activities of Simon. If the activities had to is in line with the UN charter, with the EU charter, Simon is a free man. But if Simon has carried arm against any country that is not in UN charter, Simon will be going to jail. But self-preservation in this country is not a crime. Self-determination is not a crime. So that is why Simon can never on this earth go to prison. They tried everything. Even when they see that they were failing, even when they see that the whole thing is against them, is falling against them, what they came up with is tax invasion. Oh, he was invading tax. Look towards that. Look inwards on that angle. They didn't see anything. So they said, okay, we're going to come back after. I don't know if they said, I don't know if they were the one that said that 2 weeks. I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know if the court was the people who gave us that 2 weeks, because hold on. I don't think it's the court that gave us 2 weeks. But anyways, 2 weeks. Two weeks was actually the date that was given. And after that 2 weeks, we didn't see them in court. But what we initially had was September, which is in some few weeks. I think about 2 weeks from now, we step into September. So in September will be the final judgment day. That is it. So are you still scared that our prime minister will be going to jail? Dust it off, man. He's not going anywhere. I can beat my chest to that. Simon was within the confined space of the United Charter laws. He was under the confined space of the UN laws. So he has not committed an offense. That is why Musa did not come. If I had a case, an high profile case with such magnitude, and I have evidence, the president of Nigeria will prepare a jet for me to fly into the country and present my evidence, because on a normal konobi. But the Finlandia saw that immediately Simon was removed, there was chaos in the southeast. So they saw all these things. They know all these things. So again, we are leaving Nigeria to this year. This year. Man, I'm for that election that they're planning in Biafra land. I want to see how it's going to happen. And because of this one, what Soludo is doing, I want to see how that election is going to hold. I want to see how it's going to happen. Whether you are going to do magic to remain there, or you are going to... In fact, if you remain there till that time, you'll be a magician indeed. I'm telling you the truth too. I'm telling you the truth, because how prepared we are on our Hotazia. And you can't get it. And that is why Adade Orama was kicked out. So she started, going to the men that has fallen. But we know what we know just because we need to know what we know to act on what you people don't know. That is how it's going to be for now. It's a coded language. But you see Nigeria in Biafran soil? You see Nigeria in Biafran soil? I feel sorry for you people. I feel very sorry. Sometimes we just come out and tell you, leave our land peacefully. Every necessary document is on your table. Every documentation that makes us to become a nation is on your table. So you cannot tell us you didn't see it, you didn't hear about it, or you were not aware. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Giving us excuse when the time is come will not be tolerated. We have given you enough time, even giving you 60 days. But we know why we did that. We're not going to give you days again. What we are going to do is to take the bull by the horn. So, Biafrans, I want you to understand that Dr. Abueze, she is still on the right track. She has not fallen. and she will not fall. For our prayers, Nigeria can promise that woman billions of dollars to sell that document. Don't you people know that? There is no amount of money that Dr. Abueze wants that she cannot call Nigeria to, okay, I have the documents, bring so amount of money, I'll give it to you. What they are looking for is just those documents. Because that document is a legal tender anywhere in the world. The legal tender document. The legal tender document anywhere in the world. Over 5 million people voted, or over 50 million people voted for the freedom of Biafra, which will surpass so many nations that fought their independence. We surpassed so many nations. We did more than so many, even we did more than Finland that you are looking at. Our redeclaration documentation was top-notch. So that is why they are trying to make sure that it becomes irrelevant. But Biafrans, I want to tell you people, heart to heart, do not be deterred. We are 2,500 steps ahead of Nigeria. They don't know what is going to hit them very soon. Just know that I told you this. Nigeria is gone for good. Believe you me. So Biafrans, on this note, thank you so much. I must go and prepare for work. I will continue to join us and to join you. I will continue to give you the updates on what is going on in Finland, because as we speak, nothing yet. But the case is coming up next month. That's the final sitting of that case, because the case has been concluded by the Finlandia courts, you know. So no more case. They are not going to accept any more evidence. They are not going to reopen the case again. The case is dead and they have closed it. So the judgment is what they are coming to give, and the freedom of our prime minister, because our prime minister is definitely going to be coming out. He cannot go to jail, I'm telling you. If I was not in this country, I would be as scared as you guys are today. But thank you so much for supporting and for watching. I've got only 238 people watching and then 75 thumbs up. Thank you. And I'm going to improve my services by making sure that I subscribe and I can get people in to talk with me and to talk to Biafrans as time progresses. This is just a little time I have to spend with all of you. I do love every one of us, every one of you here. And then please, I will continue to give you people the hope that is legit. Thank you, and may God bless you all from here.